Hello and welcome back, my friends. So today we're going to be talking about soil building in the garden. And if we're talking about that, why are we in the kitchen? Well, that's because a lot of the soil building actually starts here in the kitchen, in my opinion. I'm talking about collecting kitchen scraps, compostable materials, mostly plant-based, some paper products, even things like rice, tortillas. These can all either go out into the garden directly by composting in place, by simply digging a hole, filling it with those biodegradable food scraps, backfilling it, letting it break down and bring in the worms to that area. You can add them directly into a worm bin. But the issue for a lot of folks is going to be actually collecting those food scraps in an out of sight, out of mind, sanitary way. Now you can see here, I've got this little compost bin. We used to actually throw our food scraps in here, but having it on the counter wasn't ideal, as you could begin to actually smell some of those products break down and even begin to ferment if we didn't bring it out quick enough. So now we use this to collect our coffee pods, and once it's full, we deal with it at that point, which usually involves using our 𝗙𝗃𝗿𝗀 to remove the spent coffee grounds out of those pods, which I'm going to share with you here in a moment. But it's down here that's the real key for us, and that is our under counter compost bin. I absolutely love this bin. It holds 1.5 gallons worth of materials, and it's out of sight, out of mind, and it keeps the smells out as well. Now let me show you. It's one-handed opening. You just pull back the handle, open it up, drop in your food scraps. You see we've got a rotten tomato in there. We've got some persimmon peels, some other veggie peels in there as well. And we'll just let that continually build up. Now once this gets full, I just grab the handle. It comes right off of the little connector plate there, and bring these scraps directly out to the worm bin or out to the garden to begin that soil building process. Now let me show you what we do with our coffee pods here. But before I open this up and remove the spent grounds, I just want to point out that we drink organic coffee. This is the 𝗙𝗿𝗿𝗀𝗏 coffee. This is a dark roast. Excellent coffee to brew in the single cup usage. A lot of people are worried about the waste. Well, you can get yourself this little tool called a 𝗙𝗃𝗿𝗃. And as you can see, when we engage the little tabs on the side, these little razor knives come out, which is how you remove the spent grounds inside. You only want to use spent coffee grounds in your garden, not coffee beans that have been ground up but have not yet been used. So you just place the 𝗙𝗃𝗿𝗃 over the top, you engage those little knives, give it a turn around, you'll feel it pop off, and you can pull out your contents here. Now you see how clean this is? Some folks actually will use this as a little seed starting cup. It's got a drainage hole in there, ready to go, but you can recycle that. And now, I just want to show you, we can pull off the filter with all the coffee grounds in there. And this can also get tossed right in with your compost, in your compost bin. And we'll take the top part of the lid, clear that out as well. And there you have it. In a moment, now you've just removed all those spent coffee grounds, including that biodegradable coffee filter that was in there, and you're using that to help build your soil and also feed your worms. They love that gritty material from the spent coffee grounds, so include that into their bins and into your compost holes as well. So that's how we keep everything nice, clean, and streamlined around here while continually building the soil in our garden. If any of the products that I mentioned in today's video interest you, be sure to check down below in the description box. I'll have a link to the under-counter compost bin, a countertop compost bin, as well as the 𝗙𝗃𝗿𝗃𝗃. I just want you guys to know I only share with you different items on this channel that I use personally. These are all independent reviews. It's just what works for us, and I hope it works for you just as well. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Until next time, this is Dan from PlantAbundance.com. Take care. I'll be talking to you again soon.